Start. Good evening. Good evening to fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. Welcome to meeting number 120, Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. Myself, Nirmala, being its suggesting words, it's my pleasure. I am the first speaker of today's meeting. Here we provide supporting and positive learning experience in which the members are empowered to develop their leadership skill and communication skill, in which in greater learning experience and self-growth and greater self-confidence. Here we maintain 3 ground rules. First, please do not discuss about sex, religion and politics. Second, put yourself mute if you are not talking. Third, please turn off your video if you are stepping out from the meeting. With this, I want to share a small story with all of you. One day, one man was in rush and going for an interview. Already he was in late. When he reached the interview office representative called his name. He going toward the meeting room, interview room, and he did not know how to open the door. He tried to push it and pull it, but the door was not opening because he did not know how to open the door and was not frustrated. Then the office representative come towards him and slightly open the door and opportunity come to him. Just like that, we all are here every day face different kind of problem. Some problem we have hold, some problem we did not hold. Just like we sliding the door, we should ignore this kind of problem to get a new opportunity. With this, I should welcome our today's presiding officer, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur. Stage is here, Toastmaster Ravinder, with a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nirmala, for opening this meeting wonderfully in a new and a unique way. I think this is my first experience in Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club that any sergeant at arm has shared one story with us. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Nirmala. So as you all know, being a presiding officer, it's my duty to officially declare this meeting number 120 open. So right now, I am not going to share any story because Nirmala has shared one. So if there is any guest there, so we can welcome him or her. Otherwise, we can move ahead with the role of Toastmaster of the day, who is none other than Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale. Yeah, Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale. Yeah, the virtual stage is your. I hope you will grab this opportunity and share something new. Yeah, thank you and over to you.
Thank you, Presiding Officer of the Day, Toastmaster Ravinder. Good evening all and special good morning to DTM1. Is there? Yes. Thank you so much for assigning me the role of Toastmaster of the Day. I will discuss about the theme of the day. It is unforgettable. See, there are many phases in our life. Childhood, school days, college, or our teen years, teen time, when we are young professionals, then we become an experienced human being. Bachelor life is there, married life is there, then someday we become grandparents. And during all these phases of life or of our lifespan, we undergo so many things, challenges, achievements, good or bad experiences. We experience many incidents, even accidents too, sometimes. And many of these experiences we forget with the time. But there could be some which we cherish all the time. We don't forget them or we don't want to forget them. Experiences, whether good or bad, they all give learning, lot of learnings. See, when Chalk and Duster was chartered in April 2022, everyone was enthusiastic and keen to participate in every activity. But after June 2023, this year, the situation became pensive. The situation became pensive, as many of the members, even charter members who took pride to be a charter member, they left the club in midstream. But again, we are on the track because of energetic and participative gestures from you all, my dear friends. Kudos to all. Thank you for being there with chalk and duster and putting us back on the track with same energy and same enthusiasm which we had when we charted the club. And now, nearing to the end of 2023, I thought it would be a good idea to share and know about such unforgettable experiences from all of you. I give you options. I'll give you options. Either you may share any unforgettable experience of year 2023 you had. That may be with when you are with Toastmasters, experience with Toastmasters, or if not, it may be out of the Toastmasters in your personal life. If you want to share any personal story which gave you a lot of learnings and which you do not want to forget. And if not year 2023, you may share any experience of your lifespan from any year. Then whom to start with? Anyone who wants to share something? Oh, DTM Juan, as always. Yes, Juan, please. Any unforgettable experience from you?
Well, the most unforgettable experience we had is in 2023 is the wildfire forest in almost the whole Alberta. So we evacuated for 2 weeks, and that helps me to become calm, calculated, cool-headed person. Imagine your town will be nearing fire, right? And that day also, I'm about to withdraw my candidacy as club growth director. But my wife said, don't quit and run for the election. So what happened? That fire did not stop me from running, and I won the election. So those are the most unforgettable experience for me. Thank you. I want to hear somebody else.
Yeah, thank you, Juan. Thank you, Juan. Any one of you? If you want to share something which you consider as unforgettable, you want to cherish the memories forever. Okay, I will come to you later. Just be prepared. Again, I would say I'll give you two options. If not 2023, maybe any year of your lifespan, any experience. And if not with Toastmasters, any outside personal story if you want to share. I'll come to you later. So with this, I should say that as usual, we will be having 3 segments: prepared speeches, evaluation section, and table topics. But before I invite the auxiliary role players, who are again, I would say, backbone of, because they take care of so many things. They bring the counters, they track the time, they work as grammarian. So there is a lot from them for us to improve our speaking skills. May I know once again who is playing the timer? Who would do it?
DTM Juan will be there for
DTM
timer.
Juan. Okay. Thank you, Juan. That's again a noble gesture from you.
Thank you. I'll take the role of timer today.
Okay. Then please come with your words as timer, how you'll be tracking the time.
Yeah. For our 3 speakers today, that is 5 to 7 minutes. Then I have my virtual background, and if I put it in green, that is 5 minutes. Yellow, 6 minutes. Red, 7 minutes. And you are given 30 seconds or beyond that, 7 minutes and 31 seconds, you are considered overtime and you will be disqualified, just like in the contest. For evaluation, we have 2 to 3 minutes. Of course, 2 minutes at green, yellow, 2.5, and red, 3 minutes. Again, we are given 30 seconds. And below 2 minutes, it's also considered disqualified. Same with our speaker. Below 4 minutes and 30 seconds, that is disqualified. For table topics, it's the same thing. 1 to 2 minutes. Again, 1 at green, yellow, 1.5 minutes, red, 2 minutes. Now, in case of there's a technical difficulty, or if I'm having a problem with my virtual background, I still have the flashcard. Green, yellow, and red. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, DTM One, for those kind words of the process of monitoring or tracking the time for all the speakers. Now it's time to welcome TM Srirupa Vauge as our counter. By occupation, she is an officer and an entrepreneur too. Let's listen from her what she will be observing today.
Very good evening to Madam President, fellow Toastmaster, and distinguished guests. The purpose of the age counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crunch or pause filler by anyone whoever speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen to for filler words, including are. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or a phrase such as I, or this means, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Over to you, TMOD Ashok Gokhale.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Srirupa. Now it's time for Toastmaster Dashrath Kohli to come up with the role of grammarian. Dashrath is a dynamic, enthusiastic, and energetic young man, we all know. Let us welcome him as grammarian. Over to you, Dashrath. Hello.
Yes. Dashrath is more pensive in thoughts today. This is the word of the day. And I urge every speaker to use their word in their speech today. As a grammarian, my role will be to judge the proper usage of the word in your sentences. The good quote, saying, thought, or something which teaches us new grammar. You know, to ask why we are using the good grammar in our speech, because it provides us background for the effective communication. But I will add one more line. You need to use why after why. I leave a thought with you. You need to use why with a why. Why there is a why after why. My role of a grammarian today will be to judge the proper and improper usage of the word. And today's word of the day is pensive. So be more pensive in your speech, in your thought, in your clarity of words. Back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dashrath. Now, friend, it's time to move to the prepared speech section. And before I call upon the speakers, I would like to hear something from the general evaluator and the evaluator for all speeches today, Toastmaster Parvat Ranjan Behra. What to say about him? What to say about him? He is a promising and aspiring leader. In recent past, he has brought many proud moments for our club. Tomorrow also, he will be representing our club in the evaluation contest at division level.
Wow.
Let's clap for him and wish him best wishes for that. So before you explain your role, TM Pravat, I would like to hear from you your unforgettable experience if you want to share something.
Good evening, all, and the Toastmasters of the day, Ashok, and thank you very much for asking. But with a condition that you won't laugh once I say it. So it's unforgettable, but I need an indemnity that you won't laugh out my stupidity. That section I have incorporated in my Kahani contest as well. Way back in 2009, when I was posted in a rural area in Balasore, in Odisha. An early morning, I just left home having some early breakfast. It was drizzling, and with a light cold waves are touching my body. You can't believe that some person riding a motorcycle at a speed of around 50 kilometers per hour, he can sleep on a bike while riding. That is what exactly you heard correct. That's what happened to me. I just slept on the bike while riding the bike in this way. Suddenly, I found myself just cracking down on a tree, and people nearby working in a construction site rescued me, literally, and my helmet, and those people saved my life. And after a few months, when I recovered from my hairline fracture on my leg, I went back again to that spot to see how the dents look on the tree. And those people, as a gesture of gratitude, just nothing, no offering, just to say thanks that you saved me that day. Though dents might be still on there, but the dent here is still here due to my callousness and my just taking things and easy. They have offered a great life lesson, and that has remained an unforgettable way. And that leaves me pensive often. Thank you. And now when it comes to the role of general evaluator, what if your teachers never pointed out where you went wrong? And what if your family never pointed out how you are behaving and how do you deal with people? And in Toastmaster journey, in a closed circle with a matching emotions and thought patterns, one just reminds another how one should behave. And that is where comes the role of evaluation. Here is such a platform with a homogeneity. We evaluate one another in an unambiguous and unbiased manner. So today, this evening, as a general evaluator, my role is to evaluate this overall session and overall the speaking hours at spanning 1.5 hours, and the speeches, 3 speeches that have been allocated to me. So besides my evaluation, I will also be taking care of all my tag team along with me, who is the Toastmaster of the day also has already introduced, the timer, the accountant, and the grammarian, who will be presenting their reports when the Toastmaster of the day calls for so towards the end of this meeting. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Ashok.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pravat. You tried something new with your bike, no? From your experience, I learned that you tried something new with your bike. Swami Vivekananda had said that the person who says, I have not done any mistake in my life, it means that he has never tried anything new. So you tried something new, you came out with some lesson, and you have that experience to share. Okay, this brings me to near the first speaker. First speaker of the day is Toastmaster Dashrath Kohli. No need of introduction once again. Toastmaster Dashrath is going to deliver his level 1 project 3 speech under the pathway presentation mastery. The title of the speech is Focus During Challenging Time. And the time would be 5 to 7 minutes. Focus during challenging time. Toastmaster Dashrath, focus during challenging time. Over to you.
TMOD, before I start, somebody can take up the role of a grammarian till my speech ends.
Amit, can you take only one speech to observe with word of the day, pensive?
Hello.
Yes, Amit.
Yes, TM.
Word
of the day is?
Word of the day is pensive. Pensive.
Pensive.
Pensive is thoughtful, you can say.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I will take that.
Okay, that good gesture from Toastmaster Amit Kumar. Kudos to you. Okay, Dashrath, what do you?
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Question. How many of you are aware of IPL? I'm talking about the Indian Premier League. Everybody, no need for any further introduction. How many of you are aware that during an IPL, the IPL player is under tremendous pressure? Everybody agrees with me? Even I agree. IPL is an extremely high pressure game, and it's a high pressure game for everyone as it involves so much of risk. If during an IPL match, if a player has a great game, he can set up his career and even get a call from the national team. But if during an IPL match, if a player doesn't perform, it can end the spell of his career. For example, a youngster who is preparing for an opportunity which he doesn't know when it is going to come or even if it is going to come. And it could come down not just a day in a year, but it could come down to 1 hour in during that IPL match, during which an IPL player must perform. Now, what advice can be given to such person who is preparing for an opportunity which he doesn't know whether it is coming or not coming? How does such person can maintain the mental focus, clarity, and motivation during such challenging time? How many of you agree that this is very difficult and this we face in our daily personal life, social life, and professional life? Even we have the potential, but still we are asked to wait. Everybody agrees? Okay. According to me, such is the nature of life. There are certain things within our control and the certain things completely beyond our control. After being prepared and being chosen, but when will my turn come to perform? I don't have a clue. Completely beyond my control. I can do my best in preparing for an exam in university or college, but what the question paper? How it will come? What will be the question? These are the factors which are completely beyond my control. I think one aspect which we all need to accept and comes to term in life, there are going to be things that are completely beyond our control. Let's not fight this back and let's not come into the mode of controllership, thinking that everything is in my hand. The thinking that everything is in my hand can disappoint us, frustrate us when things doesn't go our way. I think just now I spoken comes to terms in life, which means there are going to be things that will not go as per my watch, and everything doesn't go as per my watch. Life has its own watch, higher power has its own watch, and things will come to us one day. Just now, I'm speaking about these challenges or focus during the challenging time. There is one object which helps us to communicate much better. Can you name that one object? I'm not speaking about a mobile. I'm not speaking about a laptop. I'm not speaking about the data. What is that one object which helps us to communicate much better? Any idea? It's quite amazing. This bulb gives us the light because of which we can see each other and communicate with each other. But the tragedy is the bulb in this room doesn't last forever. As no bulb has lasted forever and no bulb will last forever. No speaker has lasted forever and no speaker will last forever. No actor has lasted forever in terms of the fame and no actor will last forever. No athlete or no sports person has lasted forever or no sports person will last forever. Just like this bulb. Everyone has their day, everyone has their time. Even that time doesn't last forever. As a backup, I have maintained some new tube light in my warehouse so that when the light in this room fades away, I can replace those new bulbs with this fade light. As I'm speaking, the new tube light which is kept in the storeroom is listening with a very pensive thought and has a question in the mind. Dashrath, I agree with you. I agree with your knowledge, maturity, and understanding. But tell me, how should I continue till then? Don't you think so? This is a very valid question. We are asked to wait in spite of having the potential and the capability in our professional life. This applies more so in our professional life. Coming back to the question of the tube light is, how should I continue till then? I think the parameter, the principle, the value, the ethics that help us to keep going in our life is four-letter word. Four-letter word. What is that four-letter word? Anybody? That is HOPE. Hope. Hope is that only one element that helps us to keep moving forward in our life. So if you're waiting there for your turn to come, hope against hope, as one day you will also have your time, your date, but when, how, do not know. because these are the factors which are completely beyond our control. But the bulb, which is kept in the storeroom, is going to get its chance to come up here and give its life, as it has got lots of hope in life. So whenever you lose hope, whenever you lose patience during the challenging situation, you remember the story of the bulb. You remember the Shraddha Kohli, the story which he has shared about the hope. So if you're waiting there for your turn to come, hope against hope, and one day you will also have your time. But how, when, do not ask this, because these are the factors which are completely beyond our control. Thank you. Back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmasters Dashrath, for delivering that lovely speech. Now, friends, as Toastmaster Pravat will be evaluating all the speeches today, so he must be in need of time to note down and whatever his observation is and to synchronize them. So before calling the next speaker and to give Toastmaster Pravat a bit of time, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, I would again invite someone from you to share his or her unforgettable experience. And this time, as Lucky would be the second speaker, so Lucky did not speak right now. But Nirmala, if she can share, or Sarika can share, or even Amit or Srirupa can share any unforgettable story from their life with Toastmasters or out of Toastmasters.
I would like to share one story from my life.
Talking, Amit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Amit.
please, can you come on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Go ahead.
So it was 2022. I was working in shop floor. So after 10-12 years, my role was changed, and now I am in sales and tendering team. So for me, the communication is the very challenging thing. And communication dealing with other companies' people is very challenging thing. So I never forgot one meeting which I have arranged. I did my preparation well, how to start the meeting. But when I got that chance, suddenly I was just, means my mind was not working at that time for 10 or 20 seconds. I have prepared a lot, but I was blank at that time. Again, and those 20 seconds are very tough for me at that time. Again, I suddenly I thought that I have to start. So I start formally, and then after, means that first startup of the meeting is unforgettable thing for me. So this was one experience I have shared. Hand over to you, TMOD.
That's great, Amit. That's great, Amit. Now, TM Pravat, can we go ahead? Thank you. So now, with this, I invite our second speaker, Toastmaster Lucky Daftuar, Chartered President of the club, HR Specialist, CEO of PlanMyTrainings.com. She's also an author. She will be delivering her speech under the title Brand You. Brand You, Lucky Daftuar, Brand You. Over to you.
Thank you, TMOD. Am I audible? When we were kids, we used to learn the definitions in our science subjects. We used to learn the definition of elements, substances, and most of the important things that we had to know. You remember? Do you remember any definition? Well, we do remember that we had to learn lots of definitions of some of the important stuff. So every important thing has a definition. My dear friends, do you all consider yourself important? Raise your hands. Then do you have a clear and crisp definition of yours? Raise your hands, yes or no. Even if any of you raised your hand, can you confidently say that, yes, I think I can define myself? Well, I could not, at least till few years back. Even now, I'm work in progress, but few years back, precisely about 4 years back, I remember that day. It was a conference hall and I was standing near the tea counter having a tea in my hand, and a very senior professional was standing there in front of me. He was also having the tea in his hand, and stirring his tea, he asked me, "Hello, nice to meet you. What do you do, Lucky?" I said, well, I started describing myself, my work. In fact, I started dawdling around various types of things I do. I was not describing myself, I was confusing him. Because I was myself confused. And he finally said, "Lucky, you have mentioned so many things. Can you tell me, how should I define you when we are not meeting each other, when we are away? How should I define you? What is your expertise? How should others define you? What is brand you?" Friends, that day, a very deep realization happened to me. Sadly, that person is not there anymore. He was not my guru, not my mentor, anything. But that less than 10 minutes of conversation gave me a realization that I was doing something very wrong. I was working on branding my company. I had started an organization and I was doing everything to put that organization in front of everyone. But I was hiding behind it. In fact, I would like to tell you the secret. I was purposefully doing that because I had stifled myself with the news of fear of public speaking, the news of low self-confidence, the news of not facing people. And that day I realized that I have to remove this hurdle and I have to overcome and be in front of people. There was one more hurdle that I had, which I consciously removed out of my mind. And that was the understanding that we all have, that positioning yourself, publicizing yourself is bad. We all know that, we all hear that beating our own trumpets is not good. And I realized that and I removed that false belief that I had in my mind. These were the two hurdles that I removed with 3 major steps, which I want to share with you today. The first thing, I started speaking. I joined clubs, I joined meetings, conferences. I volunteered myself to speak and be in front of people. I started showing up myself. My dear friends, there's a saying that something which is not seen is forgotten. So start showing up, start speaking. That was the first thing that I did and I recommend. The second thing that I did, that I started creating content. I started writing articles, I wrote a book, and I also started creating YouTube videos. Friends, when we share our expertise, we not only build our own brand, but we light up hundreds of candles. The one candle that we have, we can light up hundreds of candles, and that is something can bring brightness, and that brightness will make us shine. That is what I realized. The third thing that I did was I started coming in front of people and I started networking on social media platforms. And I'm still, again, work in progress on that, but I still do it. I try to do it more often. So again, there is another saying that your net worth is your network. and I'm following that rigorously. So my dear friends, these are the 3 things that I believe we all should do in order to build brand of ourselves. What do you think? What are the steps that you can take? What is brand you? I might have put you in a pensive mode to think about what is brand you. Stephen Covey has said that sharpen your saw. You must have heard about this concept, sharpen your saw. I would say not only sharpen, polish it. Make it beautiful and showcase it. The new way of branding ourselves. So this is something that we all can do. How do you do? What can you do to brand you, to build your own brand? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Lucky, to explain how beautifully you could do it and what we should do to brand ourselves. Thank you so much. Once again, to give that extra bit of time to Toastmaster Pravat, I will come to you again. If someone can share, Sri Rupa, can you share something unforgettable from your life, the memories which you will cherish forever? You are on mute. You are on mute, Sri Rupa.
Yeah, definitely, Toastmaster Ashok. It happened in the year of 2014 when I was traveling by Gitanjali Express from Mumbai to Calcutta, and the train was supposed to reach Mumbai around 3:30 in the afternoon, but unfortunately, it didn't reach 3:30. It took me 38 hours to reach Mumbai instead of 24. And supposedly the journey was so tiring because as we know, the how should I say, the arrangement for the they kept in the pantry in the train, the toilet system. In certain point of time they were cooperating with the passengers, but once it how should I say, after 24 hours everything like exhausting. People are exhausted, the system is exhausted, no one is responding to your phone, you don't know when you will reach your home. My goodness, still now whenever I remember about that fact, I was like, I never ever, after that I have never ever traveled by train from Mumbai to Calcutta, just because of that reason, when it got delayed. And it was really, there were people who had their small kids with them. It was really pathetic. Whenever I recall back that story, really pathetic, really pathetic.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Toastmaster Sri Rupa. We have one guest with us. Just now he has joined, Dipesh Kumar. Dipesh, can we chat a bit?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. I'll just let you know that today's theme is unforgettable. Every one of us has experiences in our lifespan which we cherish forever, memories of which we cherish forever. Those are unforgettable moments, maybe from good or bad or anything. Would you like to share one of your experiences today? And before that, we welcome you. We all welcome you in this meeting today.
Thank you for your warm welcome. This is just one of the first observation when I joined this meeting was like when Lucky was delivering a speech. I don't know.
Your voice is breaking, Dipesh.
You guys know who is she? Am I audible?
Yeah.
So I was saying something, but was I like audible before that?
Now, please come up with again. Come again.
I was saying Lucky actually looks very similar to Shweta Singh from Aastak.
Oh.
So one of the most unforgettable memories of mine is when I did scuba diving a couple of years back. And normally we are genetically evolved to breathe through our nostrils, but that was the time where I had to breathe through my mouth because a pipe was connected to oxygen cylinder and it was in the depths of water in the Andamans. And I was so mesmerized by the underwater scene. It was so beautiful. The sight of which I almost forgot to breathe, and I was feeling uncomfortable. I could not recall why. What was the problem? I didn't recall the fact that I have to breathe through. So for the first time in my life, that expert diver told me to breathe through my mouth. So somebody for the first time in my life taught me how to breathe. So all these years I am surviving, but all of a sudden somebody just tells me how to breathe. So that was one actually feels like. It feels like meditation and spiritual, all those things, but it actually feels that. I used to think they just make up, but it actually feels like it's peaceful. It's you are present in the moment, and there's a lot of fish around you, a lot of corals. So it's a beautiful sight. So one thing I'm never going to forget throughout my life. That would be
Okay.
movement.
Thank you for sharing that, Dipesh. Keep coming again in our meetings. And now, I'm sorry, DTM1, I just kept you waiting because I just wanted to give a bit extra time to Prabhat because he has to have that, he has to note all the observations of the speakers. Now, friends, it's time to hear from someone whom we all love to listen. Is none other than DTM1. And DTM1, Eric Chandok, is an author, trainer, coach, mentor, and whatnot. And just to add to it, he is a real troubleshooter. We have experienced many a times. He is a real troubleshooter. He will be delivering his speech under the pathway innovative planning. The level is 3, level 3, elective speech this is, and the title of the speech is Enrich Your Personality, Change Your Destiny. DTM1, enrich your personality, change your destiny. Over to you, DTM1.
Do you really want to change your destiny? Well, it's time for you to check your personality. By the way, when we say personality, it's the combination of characteristics or qualities that form an individual distinct characteristic. Now, do you know your personality? How many times did you attended a meeting, a session, conferences, and we are talking about personality development? There are many gurus out there, self-help books to improve our personality, right? Well, this time, it's my honor to share some of these tips to help enhance our personality. And believe me, I'm applying this myself. It's a learning process. It's a growth. It's a journey. Now, here are 6 things that I really wanted to share to all of you. Number 1, self-reflection. Do you reflect? When is the last time that you did self-reflection? When is the last time that you did meditation? Do you meditate? Take some time to understand yourself. Take some time to understand your strength, your weaknesses, your values. That's tip number 1. Now, if you really wanted to enhance your personality, I want you to do these simple things. Learn new things. Explore new hobbies, new learning, new skill. In that way, you develop your personality. Another one that will help you enhance your personality and will going to change your destiny is this one. Practice empathy. Now, what does empathy means? Empathy means simply putting yourself to another's shoes. And do you know, my friends, if you practice empathy, you're going to improve your communication skills and, of course, your relationship to your neighbors, to your friends, to your family, and to your loved. So don't forget, practice empathy. What else that will help us to improve our personality. Since I mentioned a while ago about empathy and improving your communication, then this is another tip that will help us improve our personality. Why not work on your communication skills? A good leader is a good communicator. Do you believe that? Yes, that's true. When you practice your communication skills, that will elevate you to a higher level that will increase your value. And of course, you'll be an inspiration to many others. Probably this is the reason why we're in Toastmasters, right? We join Toastmasters, improve our communication skills, we improve our impromptu skills, and we also improve our evaluation skills. But the most important thing, when you improve your communication skills, you are actually building confidence to yourself. And it's proven. You'll be more successful if you're confident. It will help you in your career, your relationship, and of course, to the organizations that you belong, like Toastmasters. Now, let's go to this another tip. Very simple. Set a new goal. If you have a clear goals, then that will give you a direction and motivation. Now remember, friends, when you are setting new goals, remember to break it to smaller things, little by little. I love to say this, and this is my personal quote. Start small, you achieve more. Start small, you achieve more. So never forget to set new goals. What is your goal in life? You want to be a good speaker? Join Toastmasters. You want to be a good evaluator? Sign up for a role to be a good evaluator. Now, lastly, while we want to enhance our personality, never forget, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself mentally and physically will help you achieve your goal. Not only that, you're going to change your destiny. Health is wealth, right? That is the most important. You sleep well, do running and jogging, exercise, weight lifts, or drink nutritious drink. I always do this. I always do and select nutritious drink. My friends, those are simple goals that can help you enhance your personality and change your destiny. But remember, personal growth is a journey. Be patient and kind to yourself. And you don't need to fix everything tonight. Just focus on taking one simple task, one simple step on time. So I encourage you, if you want to enhance your personality, if you want to change your destiny, look at yourself. What's your goal? What's your dream? Toastmaster, over to you.
Thank you, TMOD, for delivering that beautifully. We always love to listen to you. Friends, with this, the speech section, prepared speech section is over. Now we are moving to the table topic session. And for that, I invite Toastmaster Sarika Das to conduct that table topic session. Sarika is from Bangladesh, currently working in an MNC named Baximco in Customer Experience Department. She has also done volunteering work in an UN organization. She pursues canvas painting as her hobby. Sarika, are you conducting TTE for the first time?
Yes, it's for the first time I'm doing.
So friends, let us welcome her with a big round of applause and wish her best wishes to conduct this session of table topics. Sarika, if you can, before coming to your topics, if you can share briefly a story about your unforgettable experience in just 1 minute, and then you can take over as TTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashok. So it's a few years back actually. The year I cannot remember. So it was a bad experience for me. So once I have went to my hometown, so my family has gone there with our maid. So one day what happened that I was supposed to sit in the swing, but before sitting, the maid pushed me. So for that reason, I have fallen from a big height actually. So after that, I have got 7 stitches here. So that was for me an unforgettable incident actually for me. So now comes the very interesting part, and that is our table topic contest. So before that, I would like to share my screen. So now I'm going to spin the names. So let's go. It's 1, 2, and 3. Start. So here comes our first speaker. That is Toastmaster Amit.
Yes.
So for you, the topic is your favorite place in the world, and kindly explain it why.
Yes, table topic master. My topic is my favorite place. Actually, my favorite place is my native land, my native village, that is in Bihar. And all of you know several things which is belongs to Bihar. First international university, which is in Bihar, Nalanda. First president of India, which is also from Bihar. The nature of that place is such that several leaders came from that place, and my native village was located in low region. It's a flat land. It's a Tarai part of Himalaya, so it's very fertile. And when you visit that place, means anytime greenery it's full of greenery, and it's create a mesmerizing effect on you when you visit that area. It's near to Nepal, and each and every person in this meeting knows about the beauty of Nepal also, I think. So it's a very pleasant place, and I am from Bihar. That is proud for me. With this, I would like to hand over to TTM.
Thanks a lot, Amit, for sharing your experience of Bihar. So let's go further. So here comes our next speaker, and that is Toastmaster Nirmala.
Okay.
So for you, the topic is the most challenging decision you have ever made.
The most challenging decision I have ever made. I think after 12th exam, as I am from arts background, so I want to join geography honors in that day, but my parents or my brother suggest me to go to the technical background. But I am from arts, so it was difficult because I did not have that confidence that I'll take the challenge and be an engineering student. Again, I have to prepare for the science and math. That was the most difficult, and that time I'm like I could not have the whole that confidence that I can take the help. But although and family and friends with all support, I take the decision to be an engineer, and right now I am an engineer and going as a service engineer and leading in a company. So that is a tough decision for me. With this, I hand over to you, TM Cycle. Thank you.
Bravo to you, Nirmala, for taking the challenging decision.
Thank you.
So our next speaker is Toastmaster Ashok. So for you, the topic is a book or movie that had a significant impact on you. So kindly, can you share your story?
Sure. I am, by name, all of you might be knowing that I am a Marathi person, Marathi speaking person. I'm from Maharashtra, and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is an ideal for every Maharashtrian. I've read many books on his life. One book I had read is Shriman Yogi, written by Ranjit Desai. Ranjit Desai has beautifully portrayed the lifespan of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, what he could do, what he had done in his lifespan. The most amazing or most inspiring thing was Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj as a son, as a father, as a Maharaj, as a king of the kingdom, as a caretaker of the citizens, as an administrator, as a planner, how courageous was he, what kind of risk-taking behavior he had. Everything was beautifully put it by Ranjit Desai. And with that, as you asked, what lesson I could do or what impact I had. The most impact I had is I never hesitated in taking risks. Of course, calculated ones, but I never hesitated in taking risks. If something, if I'm asked to do something new which I have never done before, I just say, let's do it. Let's do it. If not done before, today I should do it. And as far as administration is concerned, when I was in my professional life, from whom you have to take work, you must take all good care of them. And one thing, what work you want them to do, you should be able to do it yourself. Then only you can take work from your subordinates. That is what these two lessons from the life of Shivaji Maharaja, beautifully portrayed by Ranjit Desai, and that had a great impact on me. And I had practiced throughout my professional life. Even today, I'm practicing that. Thank you so much. The book name was Sriman Yogi.
Definitely, TM Ashok, we have some good takeaway from your experience and learning. So let's see who is our next speaker. None other than Toastmaster Ravinder.
Yeah.
So just explain your opinion on work-life balance.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sarika, for performing this role wonderfully. And regarding my topic, who else better than me can explain this role? Work-life balance. As today, before starting this session, me, Satya, as well as Toastmaster Satya and Toastmaster Ashok were discussing that we are busy with nothing. So it means we are busy from morning to evening, 24/7, and still we are doing nothing. Because I am a homemaker and Toastmaster Ashok sir, he is a retired person. So we are thinking that we are doing nothing, but still we are busy. So the only thing is we are maintaining the balance between the work, what we are doing, and what is expected from us in our family daily life. But we are doing from the morning to the evening. The only thing is just to prioritize each and everything. And I think we are learning these things from the Toastmaster meeting, how we are prioritizing the first speaker, second speaker, third speaker, then the TTM session. Then after that, there will be the general evaluation session. And during this suggestion on my topic, I will suggest you that I should be the today's last speaker because your time slot is going over. So kindly hand over the stage to the general evaluator for the further process. Actually, I have messaged you, and I think this way we can learn everything. First, prioritize the things. This way you can manage the time well, and we can learn daily new things. As DTM1 has beautifully said, learn something new daily. So that is the ultimate thing we are learning from our daily life, not from the work life or from the personal life. Learn daily something new from everybody, because nature tells us everything. There are so many things. There are abundance in the nature. The only thing is to learn the art of manifesting, how we can learn. If we can learn this art, then I think miracle is there. We can win everything. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master Sarika. Thank you.
Thanks, Toastmaster Ravinder. So for the gentle reminder, so now I am closing the topic of table topic.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Sarika. And thanks to Toastmaster Ravinder also. I had also messaged for the time alert. But Sarika, you did it beautifully. You conducted it for the first time. You came up with an innovative way of selecting the speakers. Kudos to you. Now, friends, this is time for the evaluation section, and I straight away hand it over to Toastmaster Pravat with his evaluations and general evaluations. Toastmaster Pravat. What do you, Pravat?
People had to remind me that to turn on your video. Just your turn. Thank you. To start with, I will carry on my evaluation of the first three speakers. Then I'll offer my overall evaluation of today's meeting. To start with, I would request the timer to time me for the first evaluation of Dasrath. Timer Eric 1 to start in 10 seconds. Toastmaster Dasrath. While you were delivering the speech, I was just thinking I was sitting amidst a hall in a pensive mood, just observing a demonstrator and a good orator taking a seminar. That was the feeling that you helped me to go through all across your 5 minutes speech. The clarity and the flow through which we took us through a journey from how you evolved through your processes of becoming better day by day, and until you see somewhere there is hope in everything to improve. I completely resonate with you as you took along us through small journey of through stories. And in between, when you just throw out one question, how many of you observe this? How many of you, how do you fare in exam? How do you, whether you do forget on the questions in an exam hall? You keep us connected and took us through the flow of your speech. But what if, even after summarizing all the speeches in such a well manner, had you added that after giving so much of value to your listeners, if they didn't grasp all that you just swore at them by taking a few pauses? Because the rows through which we were taken, I had little time to just ponder upon and reflect upon what you just said. Because so much content you delivered in 5 minutes, so I had hardly any time to reflect upon what you just, how to grasp it, how to assimilate it, how to remember it. It was really so much stuff to absorb, but hardly any space given. And the flow of this your speech was so uniform. Had there been any variations and nuances, there would have been more engaging and more connecting with the audience. So you delivered such a great flow. You stay mostly took us connected and summarized your speech so well and demonstrated how hope could be a binder in any challenging situation. Your purpose of the speech, that is demonstrating body language and vocal variety. Body language was awesome. Especially your hand gestures and while you're moving through the stage. But vocal variety, if you work upon a bit to have different tonality and variations and pauses, your audience will be definitely be more engaged with you, taking more takeaway and implement your learnings in next speech, so that I can see a better Dasrath delivering a more excellent and engaging speech before the audience. Thank you.
Pravat, you may continue with for the second speaker now.
Please give me 10-20 seconds, please.
Okay. Okay. Anyone who can share within 7 seconds a story? Sorry, time is over. Anyway, we are running short of time, so let's wait for 5-10 seconds and hand it over to Pravat again. That is why I had just tried to create that extra time for him to note and all the things. You might be thinking that I'm asking everyone to share something and I'm not sharing about me. I'll share in the last, if time permits.
I think chance should be given to Toastmaster Satya, so that
Satya has joined again. I mean, he is
Yeah.
not there. He is joined
He is
again.
there.
Okay, Satya
He
has
is there.
come. Okay, Satya. But let us wait. Yeah, Pravat, are you ready? Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
My target speaker, Lucky Tavtuar, while delivering her speech, I was just wondering where came this brand new speaker in our club? I was simply awestruck. I could observe how a speaker has improved from being an expert, delivering a speech, but representing her brand presence before the club that makes a different feeling, that gives a different feeling to the audience. I was really thrilled to experience this brand presence in her. The composure, the clarity, the flow, the confidence was really posing a speaker just before me. I would really love to listen more speakers with more brand value. They think to be possessing, because that is the disposition I got through her body language. Your body language, vocal variety, everything, the non-verbal communication, I could clearly accumulate and perceive the way she was carrying us through forward. And the way she delivered and she sent a message that how this by showing up her vulnerability in different situations, how she acknowledged and grew up by taking initiatives, small actions, and gradually becoming better by becoming an author, a speaker, and a public speaker. With all these, she has brought a complete package to a person who has come out of her vulnerable zone to become a confident speaker and author. If all those qualities, the confidence, the overcoming all those vulnerabilities and weaknesses, had this been disposed, or had this been deliberated through how she became and how she in real life helped someone become a brand, and how someone can follow her footsteps to become a brand, it would have been more engaging. Though she took us through through a journey where in each and every step we could see the problem. She brought the challenges, how she felt better. There is a complete journey. Yet, had there been some suggestions how a person can start in her or his own way to become a brand and trade the path to become a brand for him or his or her community, it would have been more engaging and more refreshing. Moreover, I loved this total package of becoming a brand, bringing all those strengths together, and yet delivering a complete message that how others can become a brand, but incorporating some personal experiences and suggesting some ways that how someone can become a better brand. That would have been that I would see a better speaker in her next time. Thank you very much.
Toastmaster Pravat, you still need few seconds?
10 seconds, please.
10 seconds, okay. Give you 10 seconds. I'm not going to anybody at present. Let this evaluation session be over, then we'll be talking more.
Give chance Satya to speak something.
Satya, Toastmaster Satya.
Sorry, I missed the context actually. On what topic I need to speak?
Okay. If you wish to share anything which you consider as unforgettable story of yours, maybe experience from Toastmasters, maybe experience from your out of Toastmasters or lifespan, which you consider
Okay.
as unforgettable one.
The topic is genuinely interesting one, but I just want to answer it differently. Fortunately, I am blessed with a very strong memory, and I can recall things which has happened even when I was 4. And at this point of time in my life, I wish I could be blessed with a capability, superpower to erase those things, because if you are holding the old things and clinging on to them, it's very difficult to learn and adapt new things. So I wish most of the things should be forgettable and erased so that we can create space for better things, because I believe the best is yet to come for me, for you, for everyone. That's a small view on this very wonderful topic. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Satya. It is always good to erase all those things which we consider as bad ones, but still bad things also gives us experience. So that experience we should keep with us. The story we may forget. Yes, Pravat, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead.
Enrich your personality, change your destiny. While speaking to the speaker, Eric Bond, I just thought a motivational speaker was just delivering a rich content by condensing a lot of books on self-improvement through a high definition video. I was simply awestruck. I had in last few months, I have hardly seen a person with expressing such speeches with such clarity, flow, and body language. I really thoroughly enjoyed the speech. When he said, "Who wants to change destiny?" I was about to raise my hand when he said, "What is your personality?" I just again just sat back. And just after a few moments, while giving some example, he said, "Take some time." He literally demonstrated how to take pauses, because this speech is about a non-verbal communication in a more effective way. What he demonstrated through each beat of his speeches brings much more clarity if you just observe a 5 to 6 minutes of speech. The confidence, and while cutting up the goals to pieces, but demonstrating non-verbal communication through by showing it up when it is showing it is me or whether it is you. It is an epitome of non-verbal communication we just saw in last 5 to 6 minutes. The clarity and the step-by-step process to bring more effectiveness into our life is really worth take away and worth implementing in our life. With so much rich experience, with such clarity, non-verbal communication, rich content, if this could be added to how he became so resourceful and how he achieved his personal goals, or how he is going to achieve his destiny, and how this can be communicated to through a single example, it would have been a bit more engaging and more refreshing. I didn't find any other suggestions for this except a background more clarity, which was required out of such a beautiful voice and person. Thank you.
One more evaluation is remaining from Toastmaster Prabhat, that is general evaluation. So, Toastmaster Ravinder, if you can share something.
Sir, I think we should invite our tag team before the general evaluation.
Yes,
That
let
This
me
will, yeah.
That Prabhat will be doing, or I will be doing that.
Okay.
should I?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. While the speeches have been delivered, the evaluations have been carried out, now it is time to know where do we stand and how we fared. To start with, I would like to invite the grammarian of this evening, none other than DTM Eric Vaughan, to just present how we fared during our speeches. Over to you, DTM Vaughan.
You are on mute. DTM Vaughan, you are
Thank
on
you very much. Thank you. All right. For our speakers, Toastmaster Dasrat, that's 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Lucky, 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Myself, I asked
DTM Vaughan, you have taken 6 minutes and 42 seconds. All speakers
Thank you
are
very much.
eligible. Yeah.
For all our table topic speeches, after my speech, I need to be honest, it's difficult to do timing and at the same time listening and doing your speech. So, but all are qualified for the table topics. So no overtime for all table topics. Also in our speeches, no overtime. Now going to the evaluation, we have your first evaluation, Master Prabhat, and I wish you good luck tomorrow, by the way. So doing 3 evaluations is very difficult task. So first one, 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Second one, 3 minutes and 19 seconds. And the third one, your evaluation to me is exactly 3 minutes. Exactly 3 minutes. So very well done on the second and third. I'm just a little bit concerned on your very first one. That's 3 minutes and 25. So 6 more seconds and you will be right. So that's only my concern. But overall, good timing. And that's my timing report for tonight. Over to you, our general evaluator, Prabhat.
Thank you very much, DTM Eric Vaughan, for presenting the time reports for all the speakers, including table topic speakers. Now it's time to invite the our counter, Sri Rupa, to present the our counter report for all the speakers.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Prabhat. So for today, the word of the day was pensive, but unfortunately, I have to say it was so. The amount of so being used for the entire session was literally difficult for me, because sometimes for some person I'm writing it 7 times, then I have to cut it, then I have to make it 12 times. So for so I have to keep it aside. So coming from for DTM Vaughan, he have used so price. So unfortunately I have to mention it. And Toastmaster Ashok, so 7 times, are only twice. Toastmaster Prabhat, but twice, are twice, so 9 times. Toastmaster Dashrath, and for 7 times, so only once. So you are the only person who used so for only for once. And Toastmaster Amit, so for 10 times. Toastmaster Lucky, well for once. So for 3 times, are once, and that for 8 times. Toastmaster Ravindra, so for 11 times. Toastmaster Sarika, she have used so for, how should I say, 21 times in her span of that 10 minutes. Toastmaster Nirmala, for twice, so thrice, and for 5 times. That's all for today. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Prabhat.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sri Rupa, for reminding that I am also good to compete with while using so. So better try to compete with me while using so speeches subsequently. In a lighter mode, now I would like to request the grammarian of this evening, Toastmaster Dasrath Kohli. Please present your report precisely. Over to you, Dasrath.
Yeah, please allow me to share the screen so that I can present my report.
You can share.
It's visible, right? Usage of grammar, right words, improper words, all those things. We consider grammar as a devil, but devil is not so black as it is painted. Once you start using the grammar in the right sense, in the right context, you will feel that the devil is your friend. So let me present my grammar report for today's meeting. The word of the day was pensive. Started with a bang, but I think most of the speaker skipped this word, and they were so immersed or they were so pensive in their speech that they forgot to use this word quite often or more frequently. The word pensive has been used by TM Ashok and TM Lucky and TM Dashrath once, whereas the TM Prabhat has used it twice. He was more pensive in giving the more evaluation, better evaluation of the speaker. That's why the word pensive has come only twice. Now, the quotes or the thoughts or the words or saying which has been used by the speakers and which has been highlighted here is mainly for TM Ashok, which he has said, if you don't face any problem in your life, even for a single day, it means you are going on a wrong path. This is the quote from the Swami Vivekananda, rightly said. TM Lucky has used some word which is noteworthy to mention here. News, that's a new word for me, news. Beating our own trumpet, something not showing is forgotten. Single candle can light 100 candle. That is a very important one. Network is network, which is very true in our true real world. Sharpen your saw from the Stephen Covey. TM Prabhat has used some spectacular word, dent in the mind, homogeneity, and he has used the principle 3C while giving the evaluation. That is the composure, clarity, and the confidence, which is all awesome. Vulnerability, awestruck. I'm awestruck with your other evaluation, TM Prabhat. And he has used the word epitome, and it will be epitome for the time to come. DTM 1 has used this word. He's saying or the thought, good leader is a good communicator. I fully agree with it. Start small, you will achieve more. That's rightly said. Enhance your personality and change your destiny. That's the thought of the day. This all from my side. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dasrath, for bringing such a beautiful grammarian's report. And we have observed since last few meetings that you have used this PowerPoint presentation or Excel sheet for the clarity of the Toastmasters or the speakers, because more than auditory, it is more visuals are tend to be in long-term memory, and it is you used to remember more and gel well with this. Thank you very much being taking more efforts in preparing this report. For overall meeting, evaluation of this meeting, something unique happened in many ways. Though it's unique, but the unique happened in many ways. The first time Nirmala, as a sergeant of arms, started something new in this club, that she started as SAA by standing up and saying a story. Though very precise, she started very well. And some other things that happened today is, as usual, that roles are being given at the last moment, and Eric Vaughn so graciously took the roles of grammarian at the last moment, and we somehow managed to be effective in preparing our reports despite being taking up other roles. The meeting started well. Everyone participated in such an effective way. Toastmasters of the day, Ashok Gokhale, took the theme in a seamless way and giving almost everyone a chance to ponder over it, and some were still looking at it in a pensive way, whether the next question would be me or not. 3 different speakers and single evaluator. So definitely I forgot something while evaluating. I didn't justice to myself, even though I was given some time in between, but still I forgot to mention some key points while evaluating. I still need to improve on that. And the role players played a fabulous role by giving a precise summary of the reports to all the speakers, so that all of us can become better speakers by the day. And table topic master Sarika, as usual, she took to an innovative way by spinning the wheel and posing a question to someone, not even revealing the questions, just read out the questions, so that the real impact would be the moment you listen and the moment you come forward to speak. And someone, say Ravinder or Ashok, intervened in time so that the meeting closes on time, or we were almost on time. So thank you very much for senior functionaries to coming to intervene in time when it is required. And the meeting hopefully has run out of by 1 minute. So I would quickly hand the mic back to Toastmaster of the Day, Ashok Gokhale. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Prabhat, as General Evaluator. Nice listening to you, all the things from you. And I just wanted to immediately hand it over to the presiding officer. But before that, we have a procedure to have the voting links. So can we have the voting links? Only one? Only best
I'm
pick?
sharing the another poll as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I request Sarika to kindly prepare the certificate. You can see the result.
One thing, and this under speakers, one's name is not there.
Yeah.
It is there. If you scroll down, it is there.
Oh, sorry. I got it. Done, everybody? PU, how much time we need to prepare those certificates or results? Because it's time. So should I hand it over to you straight away, or?
Are you preparing the certificate or should I?
Can you do this for now?
Yes.
Okay, I will do. So Toastmaster show kindly handle the stage.
Yes.
Okay.
Please
Yeah.
go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead. So it's, what did she say? Did she say me to continue, or?
I am saying you please continue the.
Okay.
Yeah, till the time I prepare the certificate.
Okay, you need some time. Okay, fine. So now for the theme, let me share something from my side. I have asked everyone, let me share one of the story, which unfortunately are not a good memory, but I can never forget it. It was the day of 4th of July, 1982. I had just come out of the swimming pool and I was wiping my body with the towel. I was standing near the swimming pool only. Suddenly, I heard a noise. Idhar hi tha, he was here. Kahan hai? I just thought, what happened? I asked someone, what has gone wrong? Somebody said that Ravi was here only. Now we are not able to see him. I don't know where is he. I said he must have gone out and he must be in the changing room. Go and check. No, sir. He was here only. I just asked them, where was he? Where did he dive? Or they said that he was in between 6 to 7 feet depth. The swimming pool we had was had a depth from 4 feet to 16 feet. It was a big swimming pool. And suddenly when I was told that he was near 6 to 7 feet, and I didn't know that who that Ravi was. It was Ravi Gupta. He was a Bitshian. He was from Birla Institute of Technology and Science. We had a practice of inviting students from Bits Pilani for project purpose in our Nagda factory. A bunch of students have come there for their project work. And I immediately dived into the water. Very unfortunate thing was the water was very dirty. Just one day before we had rains and the water was it was quite turbid. So it was visibility was not that good under the water. I just came out. I could not find him. And one coach, Mr. Bhupender Singh, he was standing there. I told him that you go and search him in the deeper side. He also dived. We could dive for 8 to 10 times, coming out, diving again, coming out and diving again. And see the water when goes to deeper side, it flows from upper side to downside. We know that. So with that force, he had slipped to 6 feet to 14 feet depth. And we were trying to search him in the 6 to 8 or 9, 10 feet only. By the time our Bhupender Singh saw him and just holding his hair, he brought him out. We did all the things what we could do. But very sorry, he had left this world. That was a lifetime opportunity which very rarely few people have to save someone's life. And I could not succeed. Whenever I recall this, I still have tears in my eyes. The God had given me that opportunity and could not succeed. I could not save one's life. This was an unforgettable moment of my life, which I don't want to cherish that. But it's not going out of the mind. Some things are there. This is the bad thing which which had happened in my life 30, 40 years back. I'm sorry to say that, but I still have tears in my life. I'm out of words. Thank you. Ravinder, can we go ahead?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
So I'm handing over the stage to presiding officer of the day, Ravinder. Toastmaster Ravinder.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashok, for running this meeting beautifully. Yeah. Now, as you know, I am sharing my screen. Can everyone see? And the best table topic speaker goes to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale. Congratulations, Toastmaster Ashok.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone.
And the best auxiliary role player is again a tie between the Toastmaster Shri Rupa and Toastmaster Dashrath. Congratulations to both of you. Yeah. And best role player goes to none other than our winner, the Toastmaster Prabhat Ranjan Vera. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And again, the best evaluator, our general evaluator, is the Toastmaster Prabhat. Kudos to you. And we are wishing you the good luck for tomorrow's division level contest. And the last is the best prepared speaker, none other than the DTM 1, Eric. Congratulations, DTM 1. With this, I'm stopping sharing. Yeah. So congratulations, everyone, for running this meeting beautifully. Yeah. With this, I conclude this meeting number 120 officially closed. Now the session is open for the networking. Before that, let me stop recording.